Hello and welcome to Sound Bites. I'm your host, Holly Whitfield from the Daily Memphian, here with Feast and Graze owner and the Memphis Craft Food and Wine Festival founder, organizer, Cristina McCarter. Hey, welcome, Cristina. We are once again, for several times in a row now on Sound Bites, recording on location at the Brooks Museum in Midtown in Overton Park, where Cristina has one of two locations of her cafe, Feast and Graze. Today, we're going to talk about the cafe, both locations, the differences between them. We're also going to talk about Cristina's amazing story. And we go way back. We were just looking at pictures from 6-7 years ago. Yeah. And Cristina took me on a food tour downtown. So we're going to talk about that and how her business got to where it is today. And then we're going to make sure that you know about the Craft Food and Wine Festival that's coming up at the Brooks Museum on Sunday, September 7th. Just in a couple of weeks. Welcome again, Cristina.
Hey.
I have to do my little blurb now. So Sound Bites is the Daily Memphian's weekly food, drink, dining podcast. It's a part of our free podcast series, free content, not behind a paywall. Hear the newest episodes every week on WYXR radio. That's Thursdays at 11. You can also hear the full extended episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can even stream these extended episodes at dailymemphian.com. We have an article that comes out every Saturday with this podcast embedded right in it. But if you're listening right now live on WYXR radio, up next, you can hear the Sidebar podcast with Daily Memphian CEO Eric Barnes. He talks about arts and culture in Memphis. But Cristina, now we're really starting. Let us get a quick-ish recap of your journey. Because like I said, it really is amazing, inspiring. You have just rolled with the punches as the world has changed. Your passion for Memphis businesses, Memphis creators really, has never wavered. Always been impressed. Did you start with city tasting tours or was there an iteration before that?
Yeah, that was the start. Yeah, city tasting tours was my first go at trying to showcase Memphis food scene and showing locals, tourists, everybody what I eat on a daily basis, basically, and give them a great experience doing so. And that was 2016. Yeah. And then just continue to do that up until, we couldn't anymore, which was 2020.
Yeah.
And, that changed into City Tasting Box, where we started giving people a curated gift box of Memphis food and shipping it around the country.
So you had everything from barbecue seasoning, other treats.
We had barbecue seasonings, popcorn, chocolates, nuts.
Good stuff.
Seasoning, sauces, everything. Yeah.
I remember I went on a city tasting tour with you, and you had been doing this a couple of years, I guess, when I finally jumped on board. Yeah. And so, like I said, we were looking at pictures from 2019. I went on a city tasting tour with you. You were guiding us around. It was January or February. It was cold outside, and you were full. You were so bubbly and so excited. You were telling us about the Civil Rights Museum. You were kind of rolling in a little bit of South Main history before you led us into Rizzo's and Pontotoc Lounge to have some brunch.
Yeah, it was like a history tour, a food tour. And kind of trying to share the exciting things that were coming along the way, and sharing the chefs, sharing their stories sometimes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Walking up and down, drinking our mimosas.
We had several mimosas. We had catfish and grits, all that good stuff. I think we had some stuff in the 409 South Main Food Hall. That's something else now.
Yeah.
And you were telling me kinfolk, Tambolis.
So many other people that were in there, either they're not here anymore, unfortunately, but some of them are still here.
Have gone on to have their full
we still
brick and
have
mortar.
Tambolis. He was giving us that pasta in a bowl. And, kinfolk was in there for a minute doing his biscuits. Yeah.
And now you have brick and mortars too.
I have one. Yeah, which is crazy because I remember being in the food hall thinking, this is hard. You know? And here I am now with 2 locations. Crazy. Yeah.
So if someone hasn't been to Feast and Graze, which I'm just going to give people, like, in the Brooks, you go in, there's the cafe right off of the beautiful lobby. Yeah. It's looking really nice in here. Yeah. I know they're getting ready to, like, move downtown, but it's looking so good.
I do appreciate their efforts to, when you're moving, you're not really doing too much, but I appreciate the efforts to still make it look like a museum.
It's very welcoming.
It's really welcoming, yeah.
So you have the cafe here, and then you have another cafe with your juice partner over in Poplar Plaza, kind of over by the Baskin Robbins is where it's telling people. So if I've never been, what do I expect?
So if you've never been to the Feast and Graze Highland location.
Either one,
either way, you're getting welcomed, warm, welcome in. Thank you for coming. We'll show you the menu. A lot of times people don't realize that we have sandwiches, salads, small plates, that kind of stuff. So they're always excited to see that. At the Highland location, we do have the Build Your Own Charcuterie Bar. So think Chipotle or Cava of cheese and charcuterie. You can pick your own meats, cheeses, and sides. So people love that. It's very fun to, choose everything yourself. And then you can also get fresh pressed juices and tea lemonades, hot tea, all of that at the Highland location as well. I partnered with my cousin. She owns the happy hour wellness side. So anytime you ever see that, she's basically the beverage partner in that. And she is making juices. I have one right here.
Yeah, Sierra Rhodes is your cousin, Miss Sierra.
Yeah, and so Sierra makes the juices every day. I feel like they're making green juice, beet juice, citrus juice, all this stuff, which helps me,
Yes.
I need the balance. I need to eat, because I'll eat crazy. And then I'm like, I need a beet juice to make me help my liver out.
Yes.
But so it's a balance of like healthy and flavorful food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I like to explain that. And we have a really cute but small dining area so you can eat in, because a lot of people they're so used to us only being a charcuterie delivery service or a catering company. So the dine-in lunch it's pretty new, 2 years in, I think, with that part.
That's new for Memphis.
It is. 2 to 3 years is still like new. So just trying to share that we do have that with people. And I think having these 2 locations helps a lot with that.
Yes. And then at the Brooks, the Brooks Museum manages their coffee service. They have all kind of coffee drinks. There's also alcohol in here, I saw when we came in. So
they have happy hour here. Yeah. So on Thursdays, 5 to 8, I think, they have happy hour. It's like $2 off the small plates. And then they have wine and beer specials and cocktail specials. My favorite right now is the Dark and Stormy. It tastes like a Moscow Mule with espresso in it, but it's so good.
It's a great late summer drink. It's not super light, but it's
getting into those
refreshing.
Canned sodas and stuff. Yeah. Instead of the milk lattes, I'm getting into the soda lattes, I guess is what you call. I don't know what you call it, but yeah.
That sounds delicious.
I love it.
We're going to look into that. And so here, what do you have on the food menu at the Brooks?
So I finally have it the same.
Yay!
Because people they love that turkey, fig, and goat. So I knew I had to put that on both menus. The only thing that's different is the salads. We go a little more seasonal salads over here. And we kind of stick to the same plan at the Highland location. I'm really just trying to get it consistent and flowing well with training and all that. So, but the menu is pretty much the same. The biggest difference is you can have a cocktail at the Brooks and you have to bring your own wine to Highland.
But you can. That's great. Okay. So sort of in between these tours, walking tours, that food tours that we were describing, and then your charcuterie and cheese appetizer delivery, you started a festival because
why not?
Why not?
Yeah, so I started the festival before I started Feast and Graze because I was like, I want to get into events. So the first year we did it, it was at the Puck Food Hall, 300 people sold out, and it was fantastic. And then we decided to expand it. And then we partnered with Church Health on that one for the next 5 years. And we did it at the Columns downtown. I just realized how much people enjoyed the cheese board inspired festival. So I was like, what if we started delivering cheese boards to people?
Yes.
And everybody else must have thought that was a great idea too, because we were busy from day one on Feast and Graze. It was very well received. I think I'm very blessed in that category. Everything I've done, people have received it pretty well and been excited about it. And then I am also very a stickler on details. So every year I was always let's make sure this festival is better. I was always looking for feedback, that kind of stuff. So over the years, it just got bigger and better and bigger and better.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, let's downsize a little bit. Let's take it down a notch. And just kind of start over, new location, somewhere with parking.
Yeah. So this year, Craft Food and Wine Fest, which is what it's called.
Yes.
Is at the Brooks Museum.
Yeah.
And tell us
I'm
about
here,
it.
so why not bring it here?
Well, it's a great venue. Is it going to be in this space maybe we're in now?
So it'll be bars and food vendors in here, out on the terrace balcony part, in the rotunda, in the extra hall. We're kind of taking over the first floor everywhere in here. So they'll be able to kind of go through the whole museum. They won't be able to be where the art is.
Yeah.
But we'll
big
be
trays
on the
of snacks and drinks and art don't mix necessarily.
Yeah. So, we'll have the music going. We'll have the wine pouring and the cocktails. Old Dominic will be doing some cocktails. We'll have Grecian Gourmet this year.
Nice.
With Corrine. And she's been a part of the festival every year.
That's great.
So this will be her year to be our VIP feature. I know she's going to do great. I'm excited. Because her catering menu and her presentation is phenomenal. I love it. It'll be a few new people this year, and we'll have some that have been doing it for the past few years. But it'll be a lot of fun. The same thing, souvenir tray, souvenir glass, and just a lot of eating and drinking and having a good time.
And getting to try places like Grecian Gourmet. Like if people didn't go downtown when she had her brick and mortar, and now they have just their catering. Yeah. So, but if you haven't tried that, this is your chance to try it and then kind of find your new favorite stuff. And if we didn't say earlier, we are in the Brooks Museum. We're not. Right now, we're sitting in what used to be the Brush Mark. If you're ancient like me and you remember that Wally Joe restaurant in the Brooks. So it's just sort of on the eastern side of the museum and their kind of event space. And again, on the terrace. So that's where part of this festival will be. How much are tickets and what all are we getting? And I'm always asking that question. So I can't stop.
I do know we have at least 30 to 40 food and drink vendors. General admission tickets are $70 and then VIP is $105. And then if you're a member at the Brooks, there is actually a discount for that as well.
Nice.
And we had a meeting the other day and I believe VIP is over halfway gone, which is normal. That always sells out first. And this year with VIP, we'll have a welcome champagne toast as they walk in. So,
nice.
And they always get to come in an hour before. So they kind of get the first dibs on trying everything before it gets busy.
Yes.
So, it happens so fast. Every year it happens so fast. It's like you plan this event all year and then in 3 hours it's over,
So we're 3 weeks out, but it's going to be here in a snap. Maybe 2 weeks out by the time people are listening. You talked about venue changes, but what else has changed with the festival? Did you take any years off?
No, we did it every year. I think the only year we didn't do it was 2020. And we ended up doing it in November. That year, it actually worked out because it was around that Christmas purchasing time.
Yes.
Because that's another cool factor to the event is that you can purchase what you may have liked. So say you're tasting the popcorn, you can purchase the popcorn from that vendor. Or if you're with Feast and Graze, we always sell our like mini charcuterie boxes or our like our berry trail mix because people love it. So it's always a good time to go ahead and buy what you ended up liking.
That is super smart and great for the vendors.
Yeah,
People
the vendors
there,
love it.
They're having a good time. Like, oh, this popcorn's delicious. And then they can just
buy a bag.
Just buy a bag. All right, I'm going to remind people, if they're listening to me, I'm Holly Whitfield, host of Soundbites, talking with Cristina McCarter. She is the founder and organizer of Craft Food and Wine Fest coming up on September 7th, 2025 at the Brooks Museum, and also, I said, owner of Feast and Graze Cafes. Let's keep going. And I want to talk more about you and what you like, because I know, like I said at the beginning, you have a big passion for what Memphis dining has to offer in like a really fun way. Like you never lost your enthusiasm, at least not that I could tell. So back in June, Erica Horton, who has now taken over writing the Daily Memphians $15 deals, like every week we put out like a $15 deal. It used to be $10, now it's $15. Shed a tear, but here we are. But she included your Feast and Graze BLT tacos with smoked salmon.
Let's talk about it.
Back in June, like, okay, just tell me about the dish, but then tell me, is that the most popular food item, or?
You know, since Erica wrote about it, yes.
Ooh, look at the Daily Memphian coming in. But tell us about it.
So the smoked salmon BLT tacos came about when I was given brunch ago, my eggless brunch that caused the uproar because everybody was like, eggless brunch? What is that? But I was like, I don't like cooking eggs. So
I respect it.
Yeah.
I can make eggs in my house
you know,
also.
You want scrambled eggs, you know.
And eggs were expensive for a minute.
Yeah.
So we
were in the egg famine at the time. What were you going to do?
So I did a smoked salmon BLT taco. I hadn't seen that anywhere.
No.
And again, always trying to make stuff that don't exist. So that's what I came up with. And we tweaked it a little bit here and there. At first, I think we did start it on what is that, egg wrap? So we could at least give people their egg. We made egg wraps. But then I changed it to the grilled naan, which worked perfect.
That's delicious.
Yes. And that's how it came about. I was like, capers go with salmon.
Yeah.
I mean, just
it's
putting
light,
all the things together.
You're not going to be hungry.
I'm going to add bacon to everything. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah. That it came about from a brunch thing and people loved it. So I was like, let's keep that on the menu. And I finally brought it back because once I opened, I didn't have it on the menu. And people were like, wait, you're not bringing the tacos back? And I was like, okay, give me a sec. I will.
Yes.
Because, when people like something and you don't keep it, I mean, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
So I have a few cult following, I say, dishes.
Yeah. What else?
The turkey, fig, and goat.
Okay.
Is the sandwich.
Yes.
The perfect pear or the chef salad. They've been going back and forth on that one. I think it just depends on your appetite.
Yes.
I personally love the kale Caesar salad.
Yes.
Because then you can add what you want, like chicken, salmon, that kind of thing. But that smoked salmon BLT taco, the turkey, fig, and goat can never go away. Because we do our hot honey goat dip, which is another situation that I can never get away. I can't ever let that go away either. And I don't know how we came up with that. I think it was around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Just trying to create something creamy. And I love goat cheese.
Me too.
And people will say that they don't like goat cheese. And I was like, I think I can convert them.
Yeah.
You add a little hot honey to it. Yeah, and now it tastes like...
Dip something in it, you're golden.
I mean, it's like... I tell people it tastes like cheesecake to get them to try it. It doesn't. But it'll give them that... Yeah, the texture will be there. But then that hot honey just takes it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's just a really good dip.
So you're just constantly... You're both experimenting and thinking about trends while keeping what you know are people's favorites. And I think that's just like the formula. That's what we hear from guests all the time.
You know me, I'm where they say foodie. So I say foodie turned foodpreneur because I was eating out a lot at first. So I always think consumer and customer, right? But then also the business side now. So I remember it used to be times where I'd say, oh, why didn't this company do this, or this local company didn't do this or this? I get it now. I get it, because it is hard to do all of the things.
There's always a reason why people are making decisions, and you don't know why,
but I find that good balance in everything I do, and it's been working. And I enjoy making fun food, so, yeah.
So talking about trends, where are we in the like charcuterie cheese board craze? I don't know what restarted this or started this. It's probably been
it was
8-10 years ago, you think?
Yeah,
when
so
it started.
They weren't calling it charcuterie boards because no one could say it.
Yeah.
And they still really
meat and cheese board.
It was just meat and cheese board, sausage and cheese plate, butcher board.
Butcher board.
We heard that a lot.
Yeah.
But it, I think the trend came full force 2020.
Yeah.
And, we were doing them because I would eat them everywhere I went. I mean, that was always my first appetizer to order. I love them. I still do. So, if I go some places, I'm looking at it like, what should I get? Yeah. In certain places, I love their boards. Echo, one of them.
Yeah.
So good. It's a lot too. I mean, it's a lot on that one. But so I think 2020,
people really got into it.
It's crazy because we weren't even hosting. If you think about it, we weren't even able to host. So I don't know how that happened, where that became a trend when we weren't even able to gather at that time. But yet, charcuterie boards took off. And it could have been 2021. Those years are such a blur to me. I can't remember.
But one thing about it is, and I know you offer different sizes, and so
the
sit
minis,
at home by
that's
myself,
what it was. It was those minis.
I can treat myself with this little bites, or if there's more people in the household, we can get a bigger one, and then
that's what it was. Yeah.
So we needed to treat ourselves with something that was
what it was. Yeah.
Tasty, but
it was a
reasonable.
little self-care in the moment for sure, to make us feel a little better.
So, and is it going somewhere? Is it falling out of fashion?
So it took a up. Woo! It skyrocketed. I think past the clouds. And then I think now we're kind of at that airplane level.
Yeah.
Where we're coasting. And I think if you've made it past 2022 and you're still in business doing it, you have seen how cheese can cost the same as a steak.
Yeah.
Which is
wild.
Very wild. Olives and nuts are very expensive, but, I think the beauty of the charcuterie board is you can put whatever your heart desires on there and you can make it pair in different ways. If tomatoes go up, well, I can use peppers. If cucumbers go up, I can use celery. It's not quite the same as a restaurant where the menu is the menu and the ingredients are the ingredients. We do have a little wiggle room there.
Girl dinner.
Yeah, girl dinner is here to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the headline.
Yeah.
Of course, I just wrote grinner, but here we are. I love that. I'm so interested in trends, which maybe aren't really trends. They just feel like it because we all talk about it something, but really we've been doing this.
It's just evolving. People are into small bites and crostinis and all of, just creating all these different
I'm going to make some bruschetta this weekend.
I'm telling you,
it's time.
Ooh, I made a fruit bruschetta.
Oh.
It was on the menu for a while. People did not respond to it that well, so I took it off, but I can still make it.
They might not know what bruschetta is, what I've learned.
Well,
sorry.
And to me, I'm like, it's just a mix of things. So I put the goat dip on there. And then I put different fruits, and I kind of made the fruits, pears, apples, strawberries, whatever I had, into a bruschetta. And then I put the balsamic and the hot honey on top.
That sounds great.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
And then I fancied it up with a little edible flowers.
Of course you did. Look at you.
Of course I did. Yeah. So always just, trying to keep it fancy, but cute and delicious. Because you can have some food that's not delicious,
right?
And it looks good, but
and people are over
I'm hitting
that.
The trifecta. The days of getting away with that are over. We have to hit the whole trifecta there.
I've got some I say rapid fire, but it doesn't have to be that rapid. But some quick questions because I want your recommendations to pass on to the people, to the millions of listeners. Your favorite place for like a night out. I'm not gonna say girls' night out, but like we're having some drinks, we're having some snacks. Favorite place or places? Not like the same as date night, but like
for the girls
going out. Yeah.
Swamp Bar.
What do you like to order there?
The dumplings, the soup dumplings, so good. And they've added some new wines to the list too. And of course, you know, everybody knows the bartenders can make great drinks. I'm the one person who's like, I can't drink them, but I see other people get them and they look fantastic. I just don't drink cocktails anymore. But Swamp Bar is a great one. I like Belle Mead.
Yeah. What do you get there?
The happy hour. They have a good happy hour. I think anywhere that has good food and drink happy hours are the places that me and my girls are going to go when we can go somewhere.
That makes sense. What about a date night or dinner?
Dinner with me and my family. We love Andalusia. Am I saying
Andalusia?
Andalusia.
Yeah. Yes.
Love it.
That's so good. I haven't been there forever.
Ooh. Yeah, it is good and it's legit. It is authentic and different. I love it. I mean, sometimes just for pizza. I mean, we're still with the classics. Memphis Pizza Cafe.
Yeah, I love MPC.
Yeah.
Lunch. That's one people forget about. Are you just eating at your work?
I'm eating at Feast and Graze.
That's totally
I'm eating
fine.
at Feast and Graze. Uber Eats, Rico's Kickin' Chicken. And let me take the spicy garlic wings and the taco. The taco is the meal. And I really love Mexican, so I'm getting Chuki's tacos too.
These are some great recommendations.
Chuki's that might be the best Mexican spot. And Macio's, I know, don't kill me. Las Camales, Las Delicias, I know. But Chuki's is coming for the title. I mean, it's so good. It really is.
I love that.
And the service is good too. Those girls are also sweet. I love that.
That's important. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like it's worth going out.
I come in, they know what I want. Like I'm going to a bar or something. But they're like, taco al carbon. I'm like, yes,
it's me. Okay, where you take your son.
My kiddo.
I know you said it sounded like family, like you bring him to Andalusia too. But
we when it's not at home, because honestly, my husband is like a chef at the house.
Nice. Just sneaking that piece of information in here.
I'm going to give him his props. Rotolo.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you go like a deep dish or you go like their fancy specialty?
Yeah, I like to get the specialty of the month. They're always crazy, but they're really good. He's definitely been the kid that I can take him anywhere and he'll go. You know, Good Fortune or something like that. Slider in.
He's not picky.
He's not, no.
That's good. One thing that I wanted to mention that I'm sort of soft launching, seeing how it goes. I'm doing a pick of the week every episode. It's like a sip of the week. I'm not talking about it so much on the podcast except for today. I'll put it in the story that comes out on Saturdays. And it's something I picked that I really like. Last week I had a beer from Grind City. The week before,
I like that.
A coffee drink from JoJo's Espresso. But I do want to see, like, do you have some recommendations from something you have at Feast and Graze or something out and about? It could be anything. It could be a cocktail. Well, maybe not for you, or mocktail or something that you like.
Yeah, so that's funny you say that because I think everyone has like that dish that makes them really good. Like, you know, folks say the crab claws at char, like that's the thing, right?
It is the thing.
It is the thing. But, you know, Feast and Graze, I'm obviously the tacos. I'm going to just, the dark and stormy at the Brooks is my go-to. That would be my pick here at the Brooks. And then just like out somewhere locally, maybe Mag and May. I say Mag and May. That's how much I go there. It's Magnolia and May.
I say Mag and May too.
I would probably still say that French toast and fried chicken on their brunch menu.
Oh, yeah.
You have to try that if you're going there, I think.
That is all the time we have. Thank you so much, Cristina.
Thank you, Holly.
if you're tuning in on WXR, keep listening for the Sidebar Culture Show with Eric Barnes right after this. If you're listening on your podcast app, take the time to subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes. If you're winning your executive function battle today, leave us a review. And if your life force is super strong, you can even email me, hwhitfield@dailymemphian.com with guest ideas, questions, thoughts, feelings, suggestions for Sip of the Week. But this is Daily Memphian Sound Bites with me, your host, Holly Whitfield. Today we've had Cristina McCarter on location at the Brooks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.